The local weather forecast for the rest of the holiday and the upcoming work week. Plus, the Department of Veterans Affairs is raising awareness on the unused burial benefits. Local 3 News at noon starts now.
This is Local 3 News at noon.
Good afternoon. We are glad you're watching Local 3 News at noon. I'm Calvin Sneed in for Latrice Curry. We hope you're having a good Memorial Day, but we also hope that it is a solemn one. Memorial Day is a reflection of those military service members who died serving our country and our veterans. Of course, Memorial Day services planned for the Chattanooga National Cemetery. We'll take you there shortly. Clouds wrapped around the Tennessee Valley this afternoon. Meteorologist Alison Pryor is here. Alison, any rain in those clouds?
Good afternoon. I hope that your Memorial Day has gone well so far, and at least some good news as far as the forecast goes too. We had some morning time clouds, but really we're looking at partly sunny sky for the rest of the day and high temperatures in the 70s. So that still is a little bit below what we are normal for this time of year, and that comfortable humidity in place. Now, if you wanted it to taste more like that early summer weather, well, you're going to get that for the rest of the week. So 80s for the rest of the week with some of those scattered PM storms, and it'll be warm and humid just in time as you would probably expect for Riverbend this upcoming weekend. But first, let's focus on today for Memorial Day. At 1 o'clock, 72 degrees, 77 at 3 p.m. and 78 at 5 o'clock. That's the period of time, partly sunny. So that mix of sun and clouds in dry conditions across the area. Really, it's after about 6 p.m. this evening. So that'll include the 7 o'clock that's showing up here on the graphic of about a 10% chance for a couple spotty showers. That's mainly for the higher elevations. For most of you, if you're grilling out tonight, you're going to be good to go. Temperatures in the 70s at that point. So when we look at our 5-day forecast, here's that big difference then. 79 for your high today across the entire area, mid to upper 70s, that 10% chance for an evening shower. But notice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, here are those mid 80s. Each day about a 30 to 40% chance for some pop-up scattered showers and storms. That's really just for the afternoon and evening hours. We'll focus on the first few days, so today, tomorrow, and Wednesday with a look at futurecast coming up in a few more minutes.
Okay, thank you, Allison. Memorial Day travelers heading back home today. This is a look at traffic on I-24 from the Mission Ridge camera at the bottom of the ridge cut. The only really traffic problem that we know of right now is northbound 75 right at the 24 split coming up from Georgia, starting at right around Ringgold Road and heading into the split. Traffic is really backed up northbound right there, so you might want to try to avoid that for the next few hours. To help with your travel today, Georgia transportation workers paused all road construction for the holiday. That road construction resumes at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Same for Tennessee. TDOT also paused road construction and interstate and state route traffic until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then that construction starts back up. If your holiday plans bring you to downtown Chattanooga today, you can give that extra change to the kids. On-street downtown parking meters are free right now in honor of Memorial Day. Keep in mind, it only applies to street meters, not parking lot meters. The Department of Veterans Affairs wants to raise awareness about a final honor for the nation's veterans. They say burial benefits frequently go unused by veterans, and they want those veterans to know the extent of their options. Karen Kafa has more from Arlington, Virginia.
Amid the quiet and the solemnity, Arlington National Cemetery is expanding, adding 70 acres to the south of these hallowed grounds, an estimated 80,000 burial sites by late 2027.
The current physical expansion that we're doing right now was the last available land contiguous, in other words, connecting to Arlington National Cemetery. And even to do that expansion, we've had to reconstruct existing roads. About 30 miles to the south of Arlington is Quantico National Cemetery. It's one of 155 national cemeteries across the nation maintained by the Department of Veterans Affairs National Cemetery Administration. The network also includes 121 state-run cemeteries funded by the VA, and they say about 94% of U.S. veterans have one of these burial sites within 75 miles of home. Still, utilization of VA burial benefits, which include no-cost interment as well as similar benefits for spouses and dependents, is low compared to other VA benefits like health care and education. Last year, just 22%.
That's a number we want to see increase. We want to make sure veterans know that this is an option across America.
So they're working to improve rural access to burial sites and in dense urban areas build above-ground columbariums with a smaller footprint, like this one at Los Angeles National Cemetery. Another will soon open in Queens, New York. All of it a way to say thank you one final time.
The way we look at it is this is the nation's last chance to thank that veteran for their service.
And that story from Karen Kafa. To commemorate the Memorial Day in our area, the Chattanooga Area Veterans Council is holding a ceremony to honor our fallen heroes. This is a live look at that ceremony right now. Our Cornelia Nicholson will join us from the Chattanooga National Cemetery in our next half hour. As you can see, this is a gun salute to those veterans and those who have passed. And coming up on Local 3 News at noon, everybody's got one, but does everybody need one?
With all the problems that smartphones cause young children, why do parents give them one? We all know why. I'm Jamie Tucker. Coming up, a solution when your child says, but all my friends have one.
While they're
What the Tech is sponsored by EPB Fiber Optics. Visit EPB.com to find the speed you need on Chattanooga's only 100% fiber optic network.
Welcome back. The U.S. Surgeon General has a warning for parents. Social media can be dangerous to children because of some of the content that's available. Our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker takes a look at protecting children and the solution that some parents have discovered.
Every parent knows what their child might see on a smartphone and social media. So what keeps a parent from telling their child, you can't have one yet? It's parental peer pressure.
I didn't want them to be the only ones with their heads up.
That's what happened to Brooke Shannon when her elementary school-aged daughter begged for a smartphone, saying, but all of my friends have one.
What I kept hearing was that the reason that parents were giving their kids these phones is because they didn't want their kids to feel left out, and there was this pressure.
So Shannon started Wait Until 8, an initiative or plan to encourage parents to all say no, at least until the 8th grade.
So it gets you through all of elementary school, most of middle school. If at that point you want to transition, you can. You still have a year before high school.
Is that,
Yes.
I mean, would that make a big difference?
That's so powerful.
I asked Tanya Jordan, Chief Parenting Officer of BARC, which has 8 years of research showing what kids run across when they use phones and social media.
If a certain amount of parents are together at one school or zip code, they can truly make a difference. But the problem is that a lot of parents are so isolated. A lot of parents aren't talking to other parents.
Jordan took another step, launching a Facebook group for parents called Parenting in a Tech World that now has over 300,000 followers.
If you're struggling, go there. You might not know who to talk to in your neighborhood or in your city. Go to that group. There are other parents there that have been through what you're going through and are happy to help.
Of course, once a child gets a smartphone, parents know it's nearly impossible to take it back. Jordan and Shannon both say the best practice for parents to protect their child is to take a stand at the very beginning. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Wait Until 8th has resources like talking points, posters, and social media postings to get parents in their child's circle of friends, youth groups, and schools. That information is also inside our app. Coming up on Local 3 News at noon, your weather forecast for the week. Does it include rain and warmer temperatures? Alison Pryor has the outlook when we come back.
If you're heading out by the pool on this Memorial Day holiday, here's what to expect. So right now 69 degrees, but it's going to get a little bit warmer as we progress through the afternoon, becoming 77 at 3 o'clock, 78 at 6 p.m. So if you can wait a couple more hours, it'll feel a little bit more comfortable for that pool weather, all under a partly sunny sky. Now remember, it is now this time of year that we have a lot of people spending time outside, whether it's the pool, cooking out, going to a park today. UV index, sunglasses, sunscreen, and hat will be needed. Very high category today at a level 9, so just keep that in mind. Now also, last week we talked some about air quality because of that wildfire smoke from Canada moving into our area, giving us that haze. It improved over the weekend. Today we're just barely in that moderate category. In fact, the first number of the moderate category at 51. So it's only a problem if you're unusually sensitive. I would say for the great majority of people, you can head outside today and enjoy the nice weather, that low humidity and those highs in the 70s. And speaking of those high temperatures, here's the difference for the rest of the week. So 79 for your high today, generally across the entire area, mid to upper 70s. And then it's 80s for the rest of the week, all the way through the weekend. Our normal is 84, so that does get us closer to what is normal for this time of year. Even look at Saturday, 88 degrees. And it's not just the warmth, but the humidity will be on the rise as well. So today, our last day to enjoy that comfortable category of humidity. Look at this, Tuesday, all the way through Sunday in that yellow. So that's that humid category. It's going to be warmer. It'll be more humid outside, feeling a little bit like early summertime. And you're going to get those pop-up storms to go with it too. So today, slim chances, only at 10%. It's really for this evening. after about 6 o'clock this evening, we have a chance for a couple of spotty showers for the higher elevations. The rest of the week, though, it's going to be quiet in the morning time, and then with the heating of the day, the afternoon, the evening, that's when you're going to get those hit or miss scatter showers and storms. Tuesday all the way through Friday, and then some isolated activity even possible on Saturday and Sunday. So I do want to kind of focus on the short term then. So here's Futurecast for today. Again, partly sunny skies this afternoon. That wind coming down from the north that's helping to reinforce that comfortable humidity, but also slightly below normal temperatures. Dry for the afternoon hours, but check this out. Here's about 6:30. You can start to see some of those green spots showing up here. Our eastern mountain communities and then kind of those ridge lines on either side of the Sequatchie Valley. So up along the Cumberland Plateau having that potential. And that'll continue for the evening time as well. Most people, though, you're going to stay dry. So that's some good news for those cookout plans that you may have for Memorial Day night. As far as tomorrow goes, quiet during the morning, but watch for the afternoon. Here come those hit or miss showers and storms. So partly sunny for your Tuesday. Temperatures will be warmer in the afternoon to the evening time, and that helps trigger those pop-up showers and storms that we're going to be expecting. And that'll repeat again on Wednesday too. So quiet, calm conditions Wednesday morning, head into the afternoon with Futurecast, and here comes the green, the yellows, the oranges. Those oranges on there indicating some of those heavy downpours that will be possible. For today though, overall enjoy Memorial Day. Partly sunny, nice and pleasant. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. And then tonight, partly cloudy and comfortable. Most spots will be in the 50s, but 60 for that low in Chattanooga. And then the rest of the week, it's all about the 80s. Those afternoon and evening pop-up storms, but at least it'll be nice weather during the morning times. In Riverbend this weekend starts to get warmer, especially Saturday with a high of 88 degrees.